All right, you guys, we are back at this job site. Got Mr. Caleb. We got the Danger Ranger today. Got the Frontier on the job site. Look at this bed extender, huh? Oh yeah, looking beautiful. Not bad. We are trying our new door out today, so I'm excited for that. Weather seal, like I said, a little different, but we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be a good day. We're gonna have lots of fun tearing this out. And it's a really nice neighborhood, so it's really a great job, so stay tuned. You guys ever weird like me, and it's just amazing how much tools it takes, you know. I mean, obviously a service vehicle, everything's loaded and nice, you know, but just a whole bed of tools. The Wayne Dalton 9000 series works great for dunnage. It really does with these ribs, you know what I mean, to put your track in, and then you do it on the bottom, so you got support. So when you're doing your rear mount like this, which is really works out good. So this is how you do it, guys. If you're on a budget, here you go, man. If Caleb can do it, you can do it. Caleb's just getting the spring unwound, and we had to do a little bit of rearranging in here. No big deal. Just got our table in here, keep things elevated, which is nice. Sawhorses, great. Doors in here on the sideways. Like I said, I couldn't really fit it in the other way, so we're going with that. And the best part is this job comes with a fan, so that's nice because it's gonna be 88 today, so it's gonna be toasty. Ooh, another fan. And we're trying a new door out here, right? And look at the bottom seal is attached. It's an absolute miracle. Hallelujah. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It's attached. Nice, good feeling, solid door, nice bottom. Good job. Good job. All right, guys, you guys let me know. How would you do the bottom bracket? Do you go all the way to the bottom? Or do you rest it on top of the bottom seal retainer? What would you do? My theory is I'm gonna probably go on the bottom of it, hit that hole, and then I'll drill through there. That'll get that extra. And then I'm pretty close to my bottom, right? So I don't really want to be up that high. That's just my preference. So I'm gonna bring her down here, and I'm gonna screw her to her. But you guys let me know. So for one, I'm really digging. Oh, muscle man here. You're stuck. Oh yeah, I see. Oh, but I'm so short, that's the problem. It's caught on that, whatever you call it. Think you got her? Oh, you got twisty twist. Keep twisting. You know, one way out. Yeah. There, hold on, I'll get you on this end at least. Oh, this thing's heavy. All right. Oh, there you go. Yep. If you want, just walk her out if you want. Just watch their front windshield or their window. That's the big thing. All right, so getting back to this. A couple things. The hinges, right? So they had two holes. I always go for the inner ones, right? Because I want this to be nice and flush, right? Just so for some of you new guys. And then also, if you never know about a hinge, you're always like, I don't really know what hole. Just always remember the backside's got to be flat with the panel right here, right? See how that's not catching? That's nice and flush with this, the top of the panel. So there's one trick. Now, the other thing I really like was that they give you these long rollers, man. Now you guys can let me know. Would you put them in the top, put them in the bottom? I'm going to put them in the bottom because I see numerous failures over the years with these things popping out. So the fact that you got a lot of travel here, I'm putting them in the bottom. I hardly ever see top failures, especially on residential. More commercial, but with commercial, my opinion is that you should really, everything should have long stem rollers in it. So everything from bottom to the top. That's just my opinion though. But so I'm really thankful that they give us long stems, and we got a little bit shorter ones for up here. So good job. Okay, so something I've noticed for this particular manufacturer.
If I had credit, there are such. Oh,
you're good. Is it's universal. I mean, they got this kind of staggered out that this thing's pretty universal, which is not bad. I'm not saying I don't really see a top or a bottom. Normally I go by the side locks. I always just use the belly kind of thing, you know, the belly button, and then I gauge for whatever's going to be my top and bottom. But these ones look pretty universal, so that's pretty cool. Works out pretty good. Looks like you can use both sides. Pretty smart, at least on the residential side.
Alright, just one more.
Sweet. Something over time, I always put my, if you got longer bolts, I try to keep them pointing this way, right? So they're not in your way when you're screwing. Just something, little tricks you learn over the years. I mean, obviously this really isn't much, but when you work on commercial, sometimes you stick your bolts that way so they're not in your way for screwing you when you get up there. Once you're up there, it's a different animal, you know what I mean, on a ladder and stuff. Look at this cat, he's such a hard worker. The first fun part here is watch your back. I'll drop this thing. Looking good. There we go. Yep, alright, coming in. I'm all in the jam.
Yeah, I'm pretty much in the gym. The only thing keeping me is this metal that's bent out a little bit.
We're probably about the same. Ooh, man. I don't know how to describe it, but the sheen on this is unlike anything I've ever seen before. It's so rich. It reminds me of like something from my grandma's house or something. Just got that really good chocolate color to it. Really nice depth to it. Just, I don't know how to explain it. It looks like good quality, honestly. They feel nice, solid. Very solid. I'm impressed. So I tried to figure out the algorithm. Now, it just might be me, knucklehead, but they weren't quite lining up. I was going to stack it over, right, the strut, but they already have slots. I already have gussets. So, this is, in my mind, completely fine. It's going to use a few more screws. I was trying to save us a little bit extra labor so we could hit here and here, but this will be fine. I can see them. So you just have to make judgment calls, on your situation. I didn't want to drill through the strut. They already had the slot, so that was kind of nice of them. So, but if you guys got any recommendations, let me know. But that's what we rolled with. Bada bing, bada boom. It's working out real nice. It's nice. Just feels solid. All right, so we had a little bit of a boo-boo. Totally my fault. It happens, right? But luckily, we're 5 mile famous. Even better yet, we're probably 2 mile famous today. Our track. As soon as I went to put up the track, I could tell. I said it's 12. We needed 15 here.
Yeah, that's the exact same.
So I said, well, this will make good video to explain. So it looks like our verticals are the same, which is cool. Now, and I just thought of now too, is I don't know if that's going to be different, but anyways, we're going to put it up there. I don't think it is. And our problem is though, 12, the doorway. So we got to have our 15 to make our doorway so it can open. So it was just a boo-boo, but another reason why it's great, or close to the shop, you know what I mean? And so 12 wasn't the right, it was an accident, but here's our 15, so we're good to go. So just things to think about, right? That's why you want to stay close. So it was just a 2-minute drive to run back to the shop and get it, make it right, and now we're on our way. So stay tuned. All right, so we got our verticals on our 15-inch radius. One trick I've always noticed is see, that's up higher. That's how I always tell it's 15 in the field when I'm looking at existing jobs. I can always tell it's on the top flag. It's typically 15. Can't guarantee it, but that's how I do it. If it's down, more in the middle-ish, that's 12. But look what we got here. Oh, yeah. Clear now. Looking good. But that's something I didn't know. I didn't know that these are the same. So these are still the same. It's just a bigger radius. So there you go. Now you know, I know. Whoa! Here, get it. Gravity.
That's already tight now.
Now. come out here and do this silly weather seal. Got punished. Naughty boy. A little trick. So, hammer, screwdriver, flathead. Nice good flathead. It's always good to have a good flathead. Right, what I do is I already put some dimples in here, right? I smacked it right where the weather seal's going to cover anyways. But now, I'm going to be out here by myself. Bam. I got a spot for the tape measure to catch, run across. There you go. I don't know how you guys do this hand banging, because this stuff's for the birds, man. I'm just not a fan of it. So, congrats to some of you guys that do it. I get it, but not me. I'm trim nailing it.
It's supposed to stop?
No, it'll do its own. It'll stop on its own.
Okay.
LiftMaster and changing all our things, very confusing. It's not hard when you're a seasoned guy, but for somebody like him learning, it's there you go. This one doesn't beep and do it automatically, so it is what it is. Obviously, we'll put a bolt in here. I want to put the rope on.
Nice.
Not too bad. It's sealed. Nice bottom seal. So yeah. And I think technically you can control it right now. It probably has an up arrow pointing or flashing.
No, no.
Nothing? Oh, okay. Well, we'll just try the bolts on there, won't we? I don't know what happened to the ripcord. Did the Houdini. Smooth, man. Nice door. Really nice door. 2 struts standard. Love it. Love it. So it takes out that sag, that belly in the door. Weather seal turned out really good. Like I said, I'm not a hand banger fan, but it works, you know. Like I said, plus I noticed if you hit your heads, see that one just came off? I shouldn't even touched it. So aluminum ones, you know, stainless steel probably better, but like, I guess I'll leave it open.
Yeah, man.
We'll get rid of this train wreck. So maybe on a really high-end place, you know, I might not, you know, every situation is always different. Here it's more function, but obviously you can take your rope, right, and you can loop it behind. I never knew you could do that. I learned it from somebody else, but loop it back there, it's there. So that way if the power goes out, hey, they got a slide lock. I'm still going to bolt that, don't worry. But boom, and then that way it stays out of the photo eye. But it's just here, right? That way if power goes out, hey man, use your side lock. You know, people just, sometimes they don't understand. So there you go, you got it. So I must say, I'm really impressed with this door. It's you know, for something got wide on us right here, right? For instance, but that right there, that distance would probably pop out that roller. So we don't really have to, you know, I can live with it. You know, that's fine. I can live with that. It's intolerance. It's on the heavy, but that's fine. So, but it's really nice to have long stems. Let's check out this side. Ooh, got a little heavy over here, but we didn't do the drops. You know what I mean? Now, could we try to fix it a little bit? Sure. But is that livable? That's livable. You know, I can sleep at night about it. For some reason, we got a little snug over here. But, like I said, it's nice that it has a long stem on the other side. I'll have to double check that. All right, Mr. Caleb. Let's tell everybody have a good day. Good dang day.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep your fingers. This job went really good. I think it went good.
Yep.
For what it was. It's a good job. Keep up the good work out there, guys. Thank you, Mr. Caleb. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.